Black Compass Media. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now on the pre-show and everything like that. On a what is it? This is the 18th. June is almost over. It is. Now this is a before we get started. I mean, this is gonna be a feature that we keep up on the channel and everything like that. And I would say probably in lieu of the political shows, it sort of fits into the type of things we like to talk about up here. What I wanted to do in light of what's been happening, and the storylines and all that, I think I saw a couple of, perspectives and things like that online from ladies, right? So I wanted to have women up here, women who are fans of the culture, to give their perspectives on, being in the culture as ladies and kind of the whether or not we give perspectives on the current situation with math is totally up to them. If they would like to do that, we're not forcing that up here, but I don't like the idea that I saw a lot of women online after this came out talk about situations in which they did not necessarily feel comfortable. I want to make sure that we, as a community with mostly black men, I want black women to feel comfortable in this shit. So that's really where my motivation is. But also I want to get their perspectives overall, So we have a couple of ladies up here, and I we could do some really quick intros and things like that, and then get started. So I'll start with Coco. Coco, what's up?
Hi y'all, it's Coco.
So
I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
I've been here before.
Yeah, so Coco's an admin in Black Compass as well. So she's been around some of the craziest debates and things like that. So as a woman in this server, probably in this community, very talkative community, I think it's good to have her perspective. So appreciate you. As well, we have Big Lola, what's up?
Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me on, Tony. Everybody in Black Compass.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, and then as well, we have JUJU. What's going on?
Hey y'all. Shout out to Black Compass. Thank
Okay. I think JUJU, I don't know if you guys make sure people that subscribing, let me know how the levels and everything sound. And then we also have REDA. REDA, what's going on? My fellow judge for Ultimate Madness. What's up?
Fellow judge, you already know the fucking vibes. It's Slim Rita here, champion.
I love her.
Actually, I gotta get my intro. I gotta get my intro
Yeah,
when
you
you
have to get the
know.
intro off, right? You have to get the intro. Well, I think it's interesting because, so first of all, I thank y'all for being able to come through and stuff like that. And I guess for me, it was like sometimes one thing will happen and then it'll open up the floodgates for a lot of different shit. Like, well, while we talking about it, X, Y, and Z did, occur or whatever. So I want to get y'all perspective on just just before we get into anything, how long y'all been fans of battle rap and how kind of what got y'all into it. You know what I'm saying? And, we can go into the fact it's kind of it's a male dominated thing, but I just want to know about y'all first. We'll start with Rita. How did you get into battle rap? Like, what was the introduction like? And, did you feel accepted at first kind of coming into it?
At first it was just regular everyday life, being at school, things like that. It was always around. But actually getting into the community, going to events, things like that. I've always, for the most part, been respected. Of course, there's things that happen online. People say things online, but going to events, being around these people, I've always had the utmost respect. Fortunately, I was able to come into this and have a guy, and I'm still with that guy. So it's not like I have any type of issues with people, kind of making it seem like I am promiscuous or things like that. So it's a little bit different for me. Mm-hmm. But when females come into this and they're single or they're going to an event with their girlfriends, other things happen and they're looked at in a different way. So
Okay. JUJU, you want to go next? What's up? Because you have a very unique story. You got it. There's a lot of layers there too in terms of what you're doing. But what was your introduction like?
Y'all know I'm from Miami, so battle rap wasn't really that prevalent 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? As it is up north. But let me see, Smack DVD. I used to sneak and buy it and sneak and watch it in my house. And I got my ass beat for it. So like, fast forward when I start going to Smack events and my mom realized that's the same man. Yeah, full circle now.
Yeah,
Full
yeah,
circle now. But yeah,
yeah.
we used to get in trouble for that shit.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
Okay, okay. And Lo, what's up?
Um, man, I've always loved rap. I've always loved like hip hop in general. Like one day I was just on YouTube and I stumbled across a Murder Mook versus Lux battle.
Mm.
And there we go. And from there it just went. And I got introduced to URL through Calico, really, on accident. I think it
Okay.
was
Okay.
one of his battles. And then I've watched so many battles. Like that was when I was 15 though, when I watched that Murder Mook battle. So it's been a long time.
So well, you're from Detroit though, right? You from the Midwest. That's why the Calico thing kind of happened, or
Big facts.
okay,
Big
okay.
facts.
All
Big
right.
facts.
All right. You don't have the clean paper or Calico type accent, so I can't. I see.
We all have. It's not we don't have an accent. We have a demeanor. It's
Oh.
it's
Mm.
different. I tell
Okay.
people all the time. It's not really an
Okay.
accent. It's just a
Yeah.
demeanor, really.
Okay, all right, talk your shit. All right, with the buffs on. She put the buff. She's shining the buffs right now. She is.
It ain't
She's shining
official
them.
without the
She's
buff.
shining up the
No,
buffs.
this is.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
You
that's
stay
a
with your
fact.
buffs on.
If you know, you know.
Coco, what's up? Yeah, talk to us. What about you?
So for me, it was my dad. Like my dad is kind of young, so like he used to have the Smack DVDs and all that. But like when he went away, it was like when he went away, I stopped watching it. Then Tone reached out to me to be a mod to help out with his server, and I kind of like went back into the battle rap community and like helped out and started watching battles again, and then started going to like small Philly events, and I kind of got back wrapped up in the battle rap world.
Okay, okay. I mean, so all right. So all of the origins sound pretty much the same as a lot of guys coming into it, but like when you talk about because this is a very aggressive sport, right? And for a lot of guys, this is the last hope for like in hip hop, especially the representation of men. There's a lot of feminization of men that goes on, and battle rap is one of the places. A very few that is like a home of like unadulterated masculinity, sometimes toxic if you ask some people. So how do you balance that as a lady? Like how do you feel about certain things you feel like cross the line? Like
I
how
like
do you
aggression.
take that? Like
I'm from aggressive city. I like aggression. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you like rap, it's just another segue. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things cross the line. It's definitely certain things that cross the line. But you kind of pattern it off as this is what this sport is. You know what I'm saying? If you like the sport, you take what kind of come with it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Certain little stuff, naming dead relatives, all that. I mean, you got to understand it come with the territory, but certain little stuff be too far, but I feel like it's to be expected.
Okay, okay. So when you hear some shit like, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to. Do I want to say direct line? you know what's fucked up is when you know what's crazy is when you in front of a lady and you thinking of the foul shit the niggas done said that you cheered for. But you know what though? I've been at
We be cheering too.
Yeah, I know. I've been
We
next
be
to you,
lit.
Juju. I've when a nigga saying some wild shit, and you right there. You going as hard as I am. So what's up with that? Like, are you separating the two in your head? Or you like, you know what? That's just the
Nah,
art. Like,
because
or what?
when you
What's
think
up?
about the elements of battle rap, personals are a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you signed up for. Ain't nobody put
Mm-hmm.
no gun to your head and told you to do that. You
Mm-hmm.
know it's a chance when you battle rap that somebody is gonna use something that happened in your past, your family. You know, somebody gonna say something. Somebody's gonna say something. So if you're not ready for that, You know,
Then what you up there for?
don't
I
do
don't
it.
even feel like
Don't
it
do
needs to
it.
be
I couldn't.
personal
That's
though.
an
Like it
attack.
could just be, it could be regular disrespect that has nothing to do with your personal life. I kind of relate it to just American culture in general, and how we are as Americans. Like you can only do what you're allowed to do as an American. There's always a loophole, and in battle rap, the whole goal is to outsmart your opponent to you know it's a war, you're supposed to win this war, so if you have to
Right.
win that war by being disrespectful, even with intergender matches, it's like if you got to tell a girl as a guy, you got to tell a girl her wig messed up and
The
she's a
aura.
whore.
It's about that
Like,
aura
Yeah.
up there. Whoever's aura is commanding the stage.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
It's,
again,
it's
that's like American culture just kind of being, you know, top dog, having that top dog mentality.
It's cutthroat.
American
Right.
culture. Yes,
Yeah.
that cutthroat
It
top
just-
dog mentality is just America in
I
general.
feel like that's
So
what you here for though. Like you are
Right.
in battle rap culture because you want to hear a nigga get disrespected.
Yeah, like you
Right.
gotta take your feelings out of
For
it.
me,
You gotta
it's
take your feelings
another
out of it.
release.
Like
That's a
you
release. If I
I
can
want
watch
to be
somebody
shocked.
cuss somebody
Shock
else
me.
out, I'm fine with that. I don't let off all my demons for the day because I don't watch this person smoke that person. I'm fine.
I'm
now.
like, I'm lit. Like, damn, he got his shit on. What's
Yeah.
up?
Absolutely.
So okay, so y'all have the same sort of visceral reaction to when just some guys getting talked to. Like now that's interesting because like in the society where we live now, it just seemed like you gotta watch everything you say. You can't, you know, you gotta really tread lightly on certain stuff, right? So do you?
I feel like there's been so much that has been sliding over the years, like through the 70s, the 60s, 70s, 80s. There's been so much stuff that's been sliding. Now it's just like, you know what? We have the internet, we got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everybody can be in contact all around the world. Let's get to the nitty gritty and nip everything in the bud. That's been an issue for generations.
Okay. So what? So do you? So I mean, because some people will again. I want to know: are there certain bars that you've heard, whether it's ladies? Some people tell me this, right? When they hear the ladies talking a certain way, it's more uncomfortable than hearing the guys be straight up foul. Like, right? Like,
I got one.
what?
I got one.
Okay, go ahead. What's up?
When who was twerk battling? That fucking clip was
Miss
on
Hustle?
viral on Twitter, and
Miss Hustle?
he started talking about dude. Like embarrassed her real bad. To me,
Oh yeah. When he
Yeah.
said he fucked
That-
her face.
bruh, that shit was so crazy.
That was what?
And I
Easy
love,
the block captain?
Yeah.
bruh, I love
Yeah.
twerk. I'm a big fan, but that right there to me, I don't know, like just certain
Yeah.
shit. I feel like that's like women get slighted for fucking. Like, bitch, why I'm get looked down on because we fuck,
Right.
and
I
why is
ain't
that a
gonna
bar?
lie to you. I seen twerk at the strike right after that, right? And I pulled him to the side like, yo, if we ever beefing, my nigga, tell me. Do not put that in no round while I'm standing right there. Please, dear God. That was uncomfortable as hell. That was uncomfortable.
And uncalled for. Like
It just was
didn't
too,
make no
I don't
sense.
know. It didn't really. I feel like it was shock factor, but I don't know. It didn't really. I don't know. It wasn't needed. That was probably one of the bars I could really stick out for me. That was like, damn, why you did that?
It made it uncomfortable for people to want to like fuck. Like
Yeah, like
fucked
damn,
her.
bitch,
Like
I can't get
what was that
I can't-
for? Like what was that
like
for?
you can clown
Like,
me for us fucking, but you not a clown too. Like
yeah, like
we
bro,
grown,
like
we fuck.
her,
So what?
her
That's
man
a bar.
was
Like it almost seems so childish. Like, ooh, you bragging that we fucked.
yeah, like because you fucked her face. Like her man was just standing there like two deer caught in the headlights. Like
Yeah, she looked so
everybody was just standing there.
uncomfortable. And the shit went viral on Twitter. The fuck? I'm like,
And
that's
like, yo,
the
she
goal
literally
with
went
that
into
is shock
hiding.
factor.
bro. I love dude. I was like, that's bold.
But
Yeah,
okay,
it's shock
but then
factor.
on the flip side though, and I'm gonna direct this from the JUJU on the flip side because
Jesus.
yeah. Because I listen to your musics down there and how they be talking foul. Them young ladies be talking foul, and that
Shout
has
out to the city girls.
Yeah. Shout out to the city girls, but that is infiltrated into sort of I knew it would sort of make its way into battle rap, but I see what Yoshi does.
You can't do that because before Yoshi, it was females that was,
Shit, you ain't seen
Yo,
Farrah when she
yo,
battled
Yeah,
Street
Farrah.
Hymns?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
She
Farrah.
ate him up. She was
Nah,
super
cause nah,
sexual.
let's not. But Yoshi just, she's just super, super de duper out there with it. But before Yoshi,
She is.
it was a couple. You
Yeah.
feel me? It was a couple. But yeah, Trina, City Girls,
Right.
yeah,
Do
they
you
kind of messed up the game a
do you
little
think
bit.
that cheapens it a little bit? Like when you see it, you're like, because I want to get into women battle rap and maybe
No,
how y'all
because
see it
think about
too.
it.
Yeah.
When y'all, when especially when there's a man battling a female,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna use that anyway. 9 times out of 10, that's what they gonna go to. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
say you done smashed this, that, and the third. They gonna So if you get it out the way already, then you kind of take the shock factor away from it. It's kind of like I already heard it. She
That's
already said
fair.
it.
That's
What else you
Farrah's
gonna say?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like what else you gonna say? I already
hmm
done. She done said it already. So what you doing?
That's being comfortable in your sexuality. Period.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think women relate to that when they hear stuff like that on the stage, or is it cringy? Because I remember hearing some shit. I'm like, I don't know,
Ooh,
this shit
Hold
is.
on, what you
it
heard?
depends.
One
It
thing,
What you
depends.
Yeah, what
I
heard?
don't, I'm
you
talking about
hear
these
that
What
Yoshi,
you
but I'm
heard?
talking about I'm
I
talking
was
about
about
Yo,
to say
no,
she
specifically
had
let me
that
Yoshi.
tell
one
you
shit was
something.
fire though. That
Let
was
me
kind of
tell
like
you something.
Right.
In
when he went to the
Virginia,
royalty
Mm-hmm.
when
day
she
two,
did that,
yes,
that
JUJU was
that
there
ice
the
cream,
whole
Yeah, the ice
my
cream.
building.
man,
that shit was fire though. I was like, yo,
Everybody was
I
in
was
there
like,
like
if that
low
bar is gonna
key.
be fire like that, I can accept
it
that. That
bring
was
the
some fire
kids
shit.
out.
That
Everybody
shit
was
was
in there having
It
their
bring the
drink.
fire.
kids
You was
out.
low key,
That
and
shit was
she
fire.
picked that whole
Yeah,
building up with
Rita,
that
what did you
bar.
say? What did you say, Rita? Hold on, Rita. Go ahead. What'd you
I
say?
said she picked that whole building up with that bar when she did that. Like things was
Yeah,
kind of real summer in there. Everybody had been
That
drinking,
shit was
standing
clever
around
as
for
shit.
some time.
yeah.
And when
Mm-hmm.
she said it, it was very unexpected, and the energy shifted in that building completely. And the battles after that did a lot better. It was a lot better watching those battles after she said
I ain't gonna lie to
her
you. Yeah,
ice cream truck bar.
yeah, man.
Certain
It bring the
certain
kids
sex
out.
bars can I don't know, like I don't want to hear a
Shit.
bitch rap about her pussy the whole fucking 3 rounds, but shit, women hustle different than men, so you
Mm.
can't expect a
Yeah.
bitch to you gonna have a woman get up there talk about shit she know about. Shit, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you attribute to like women's battle rap is not looked at the same as men's at all, right?
Mm-mm.
No,
Do you guys notice the level of is there a talent difference in your perspective, or is there a just downplaying that goes on between the male listeners or the standard
Is
audience in
there a
battle rap?
talent?
you got some women that can keep up, but I don't think it's enough women to show that it's a good enough amount of talent because they don't get the same kind of amount of love, so they drop out early.
Look
Mm.
at Queen of the Rings. I feel like it was
What
a
about the
flop.
backing though? The backing,
The
the
Yeah,
back
that
stamp,
too. Like
Yeah,
you
that
got
had
the
her
certain
doing
backing.
ones that stick
promotion.
out.
you so
Right.
y'all saying you got certain ones, but what about the publicity? You think people are
That's
pushing
what
it
I'm
the same,
saying.
or
The
yeah?
backing.
What,
Yeah, they still need a
You don't
machine
have it.
behind them. Shit. Surf didn't become surf just because. Shit. You do have to have somebody, you have to have a platform that will display your talent.
But you gotta know how to market yourself too now.
Yeah.
Some people don't know
And,
how. Some people may have the talent out the ass, but don't know how to market themselves. They
yeah.
can't do it all now.
But what is it? I mean, does a lady have a harder time marketing though? Because how do you feel about that? Because even in hip hop, that's always an issue. How women market themselves, and I feel
It
like a lot of women don't
sexuality
listen to this
sells
shit
though.
because of
Like
the
I feel
way.
like for
But
women, it's a sexuality about it.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
it
Okay.
is
So
in a
like,
sense. I feel like in battle rap, it's a little bit different. If you like Yoshi, don't get me wrong, we love some of her thought bars, but at the same time, she takes a lot of heat for having thought
mm-hmm,
bars and
she
speaking on her
does.
sexuality. So when she,
Mhm.
when somebody else may have that idea in their mind, they may second guess it looking at what Yoshi is going through.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Kind of the
okay.
same thing with Coffee too. Like the way she carries
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
She catches a lot of heat for like just the pictures she posts and
Coffee.
like I don't like that.
Wait. What is
Yeah.
that laugh
Yeah,
about?
what was that? What was that? What was that laugh about? What was that laugh
Man,
Oh
about?
when she
God.
be sparking a timeline, my God.
With
Yeah,
what?
she
What you mean?
with
She
cheeks.
she be trapping, boy. I be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Coffee's fire. I
But
like
So
coffee.
shout out to Polo. Polo's in the building.
her
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's
angle.
good, y'all?
Yeah. Sure.
Hey Polo.
What's
But
up?
that's her angle though. That's how she gets people to like pay attention to her. She'll drop a fire pic.
But
or a
Coffee
video.
got bars too, though.
She
so
do.
like,
She do.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like shit. Let her get her shit off. She want to be doing what she do, like that, whatever. She can rap, so she's
the best of both worlds. She's displaying, yo, I'm cute as hell. I got a banging body. I'm something for you to look at, and then when you hear her, you're like, what the fuck? Because that's something for you to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, if she gonna do both. I'd rather she gonna be dropping her ass on the timeline and calling herself a battle rapper. At least be good. Shit.
Right.
But what about the females that don't do that? Why you laughing? Why y'all laughing?
That's a good point.
No, like
No, go ahead.
that don't. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know who I looked up to, like coming in the female battle rap? Shayna Ashley.
Oh yeah,
Shayna Ashley is pretty as fuck. Okay, let's before somebody say I say something dumb. Shayna Ashley is pretty as hell to me. You feel me?
I think she.
But that motherfucker can rap.
She can rap.
Yeah.
But she don't like right now. It's not really like the spotlight.
Yeah,
it's not on her. You feel me? Or like.
I know people 5K for Ultimate Madness style tournament. I feel like there are 16 ladies who will be able to write in 2 weeks and be able to put on for the female community. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not impossible. It can be done, and we can also rank the ladies the same way we rank the guys and say, you know what, you ladies could be next up. However, we got to pick through to see who's really ready for what we have prepared.
We could probably list, you know what we could do everybody that's on this joint, we could list 16 names that you want to put in the tournament. I mean, we could do that. I think that'd be interesting. But go ahead, Polo. What's up?
No, I'm saying I think that's a fire idea. I just feel like the women do have to do a kind of better job at marketing themselves. I think that's the only take back from the women. But
it's hard to like. All right, so just thinking about like
bars. When I look at Miss Hustle, when I look at Coffee, when I look at Jazz, when I look at Official, there's a lot of females who are out here marketing themselves right. But guess what? There is nothing. They could take somebody under their wing and say, you know what, I'm gonna show you this game.
Tori is my bitch.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I just feel like the women. They do a. I feel like they're in Queen of the Ring, like Debo's shadow. Like I feel like they got to figure out some type of way where they can get out of that. Yeah, I feel like they gotta figure out a way where they could get out of that shadow and be their own brand. And I feel like then it will grow.
Ultimate Madness style tournament would do that.
I think it would too. I think people would be invested differently. Lo, you were saying though, you would do. Lo, go ahead with on the marketing thing with Official. You talked about a couple people, but I think it's top heavy though, right? So what do you think?
It just I don't know, like it's top heavy. That's a bar. That's a bar. I see where you was going.
At the top, some people do it at the bottom. Like,
I don't know. It depends. Like I feel like women really gotta prove themselves a lot more because you can't just like you gotta be fire. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here for a certain caliber of bars, and there are so many men in this sport that the bar is high. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta live up to that. And there are girls that can rap. Like you know what I'm saying? Official can rap. Tori Doe can rap. Like you know what I'm saying? Miss Hustle can rap. A lot of them can. It's just I feel like, but those the ones we know because they're good. If you're good, I feel like you're gonna get in the spotlight a little bit more. Like KCJ, like shit, all she had to do prove it once or twice. Niggas like, oh shit, look at her, she fired.
The ladies in a total slaughter type situation, right? And I'm gonna take this to. I want to direct this to Coco. What would you think about that? If they got the ladies in like a house, you remember they did the reality show. They had the rounds and everything. Like, what do you think that would go over and maybe get more women into this? Like, what would be your thoughts on that?
So for me, I feel like reality sells, and like it gives it more of like it makes people want to watch it because it's like it's different women and people are gonna be like, oh, like who's there? Like I would watch it, but it's like, can they sell it? Like, can they put a whole bunch of different women in there? Like, I don't know.
They not be fighting for them.
I ain't gonna
I was just gonna say that. Can you put Jade in there?
I I think that idea. I think that idea. That shit's gonna turn into a love and hip hop battle
Before
rap.
you know
Yeah,
it,
like,
be
can you really
pulling
sell
a
it?
bitch
Like,
wig off.
But it depends.
yeah, like, it's gonna be fighting. Like, it's gonna be reality.
They're gonna be
Why is that? Why is
because
that?
ladies in battle rap are
women,
very interesting.
yeah, and women are very territorial, and
Yeah, you
I
can't
feel
be
like
just coexisting with bitches. It's too
Nah,
hard.
especially women, especially women you don't really know like that. She come in the room, fuck up your shit. You're gonna like that's over.
Bitches be all
That's
catty,
all
like,
it
and
takes
they
is for
be
you to
bitches
touch
is
something.
shady. Be
Yeah.
little
Yup.
side comments like, "Oh, smack you.
True.
We not even from the same
Especially
state. I might not
if
know."
you listening
Like,
to a confessional.
Right.
Like, if you listening to a confessional, like, it's gonna be bad.
Hold on.
Yeah, Bob stormed your whole confessional.
Tone, Vegan Bay want to come on.
Yeah.
I'm saying that she don't know how to get in.
I see her. Now if she hits connected voice, okay, I see her now. So I'm gonna hit the unmute and then we'll see if she's connected. Vegan, are you good?
I don't. Do I have to press something?
Yeah,
JTV.
Oh, you can hear me.
What's going on, Boston? Shout out. All right, so we just talking
so
about
late.
a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? No, it's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of different things. We was talking about the latest thing was a ladies' version of Total Slaughter, right? Like if you had the reality show tournament style. I personally think it would be a great look for the ladies. It would show them writing, you know, how dedicated they are, things like that. But some people think it would go left. But what do you think? What's your perspective?
I think women are naturally catty, and so I think that'll probably be like how people think it'll go left. But I think there's some fire ass female battle rappers. I think it definitely would work, and I don't think it'll be that hard to sell because everybody's gonna have their favorite naturally. So people are gonna be watching for certain people, naturally. So I think it'll sell, definitely.
I think it's going to be one of those situations where it's like having those growing pains, kind of like having a sister that you grow up with. And at the end of the day, you love her no matter what, no matter how much y'all may have argued in the house and how much y'all beefed in the house or how many times y'all had to battle in the house. At the end of the day, it's, I love you. We went through this process. We got through this process. And, we always going to be
something
here
everybody
forever.
didn't experience.
Right. We always going to have that experience in common. So, again, don't get me wrong. It could make for great TV. At the same time, it could damage people personally just being in certain situations on television.
Yeah, because, people don't really know how to really carry themselves. Like, niggas you be like,
makes a whole different story.
There's always gonna be a bad guy though, so.
And like a camera 24/7, like you gonna be like, really? That's how you act behind it, like when camera's not around, like.
Okay, I think it would.
I'm not really a fan of the reality rollout, man. I think that's gonna take away. I hate reality TV first off, and then two, I think that's gonna take away from the talent because then it's gonna become about drama and shit. And it's like
showing the ladies writing, showing the ladies memorizing, showing the ladies in the house talking that.
Yeah,
shit
if they
could
focus on that,
it might overpower it though.
Having other, remember they has other celebrity rappers just roll through. Say you have Rhapsody roll through, you have one of these, like City Girl, Cardi type people roll through and just. Kick it with them and shit. They get into arguments about just battling or whatever the case might be. I don't know. I think it would get a lot of fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Then you show them battling. You show them working. That shit takes work. You know what I mean? And that as long as we highlight that, I think we good.
Yeah, the first 30 minutes of the show, you take us through all the drama that happened in the house, and then the last 30 minutes of the show, you show us all the hard work that these ladies actually put in to be able to battle and get to that point. So,
what is this show? What is the show that Smack has on Netflix? Like, if that show can populate and they don't have any fans, this will definitely take off. Especially since,
what you mean that Cardi B shit with T.I.?
I guess.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying it's like
front. Total Slaughter was probably my favorite battle rap type TV. Like the rollout they did for that was perfect. Yeah. Like I feel like if they could copy that, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. No, I think that's interesting. Now the other thing too, we talk about the ladies in battle rap and stuff like that. It's one thing, but you guys. This is why I wanted to have some on here too, and I guess I'll start with Lo first on this too. When you give your perspective on battle rap online on social media, I want to talk about that and that community. It seemed like me and you could say the same shit about a battle,
Oh my god.
And I
Dog,
will
they
get,
hate me
and
online.
they will be like, "Yo, Tone, I fuck with you," and I appreciate this, by the way. Thank you for all that.
They
But
fucking
Tone, I
hate
fuck
me.
with you. This is why. This is, but you, they got moves like, "Oh, see, bitches don't know what they talk about." Like, so let's dig into that,
Shit, bro. And what's so crazy? What's so crazy is I don't mention no battle rapper. Like I've never, you know what I'm saying? I be joking so much that I feel like, bitch, what did you even Perfect example. Perfect example. I put on the timeline that the fucking remix ain't never been sweet.
Right.
Hitman came out of fucking nowhere and was mad, bro. I'm talking about he was talking about creativity. Here go John. You know, blah blah. I'm like, nigga, y'all just did a 2-on-2. Now you over here fucking team Hitman. Y'all double teaming me on the timeline because I said the remix is literally him repeating the same thing. I didn't mention him. I didn't say shit. It's like what's crazy is it's like 20. It's like a fucking 100 comments on the post. It's everybody agreeing with me. He mad at me.
Right.
Yeah, that shit.
That shit wild.
You said John came out of nowhere. It's funny when other battlers go to
bro, because they had just did the 2-on-2 and shit. Now they friends. I'm like, oh, y'all friends now. Here you go.
Nah, niggas be searching their names and shit. Niggas be searching their names.
That's a fact.
The thing is, some of my posts accidentally do too much. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of them. So it probably landed on his timeline.
What was the post?
I said that the remix, I was like, the remix has never been sweet. It's literally him repeating the same shit. The nigga was heated.
Oh.
He was fucking upset.
You talking about Hitman?
Yeah. Like, I didn't even say his name.
Hitman, I called him out one time on a show a long time ago, and he let me have it. He don't like when people
He's so
criticize his
emotional.
boss.
That shit's so fucking unattractive, bro.
But it seems like it's always a little bit of extra on it when you guys give your perspective, like, you know,
and that's so
weak. Something. So
shit is weak.
But I don't know. But do you feel like? But then sometimes though, if you give a take that's bad, I feel like people have the right.
Nigga, O-Red called me ugly on the timeline.
Oh wait.
O-Red?
Yes, first of all, O-Red called me ugly. That's how
remember that.
This is how emotional these niggas be. I was making fun of
O-Red
his teeth
should not
falling
be calling nobody ugly.
I said something about them
Cortez called me ugly.
ha shit was trash. He found the post and called me ugly. I was like, nigga, you don't even have teeth. You got some fucking nerve coming on my post calling me ugly.
Fact.
Because I said I didn't like her la.
Especially me and Lo, like, we're not media. So like everything that we say doesn't have to be like critique. Like we're fans of the culture just like everybody else. Like I understand like we got followers, but hello.
But
like,
the thing is, you guys don't get me wrong. Yes, sometimes ladies take a lot of heat, but they get it all their fans. Like you, it's not just, it don't just be you guys. It's the dudes too. They find a tweet and they going in all day. They might argue with a dude all day long, but just respond to you one time and say, "Oh, you ugly," but then they'll argue with a dude all day.
Yeah,
bro, at least it wasn't Cortez. Cortez called me ugly.
Nah, Cortez, my man.
He called me ugly around that time. He called me ugly. He called me ugly.
He called me a bird. So I've had something. I don't even remember what happened. All I know is I wake up and they like, "Did you hear Head Ice called you a bird?" And I'm like, "Should I troll and just like go put birds under all his posts?"
and I told him he needed to shave that pedophile beard, bro. Like, don't.
You know what?
I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Head Ice been wilding lately. I don't know what's up with Head Ice. Yeah, he been wilding.
Yeah, well, listen, man. Well, look, I want to also Juju, you have a different perspective because you have a league and everything, and then also on top of the interactions that you have with battlers, like, do you feel like, you know what I mean, the respect is there, or is it different the way that you have to deal with them, or the way that you find yourself dealing with some of the new talent?
It's definitely different. I could tell them, you're not punching enough, or I could say, you're not that believable, or you ain't got no personals, or anything I could say. It could be like, the response would be, "Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm a female," and then let another dude say the exact same thing that I said and be like, all right, buddy, I'm gonna take it down. I'm remember that. Back that up. Thank you. It's like, bitch, I just told you that shit 20 minutes ago. What the fuck? I literally just told you what the fuck he just said. Yeah, but no, I don't. This is what I be dealing with in Miami with my stuff. It's just like they niggas. All right, battle rap is a male dominated thing.
Sure.
So when you're used to getting response from males, right, and then a female coming on and tell you something, it's like, who the fuck are you? What do you know? Type of shit. Like, for instance, like when Rita did her shit, she motherfucker pages. She had pages,
right?
And they still was like, nah. Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's like, goddamn.
But they be trying to slander Rita on the motherfucking shit.
What else do you want her to have? The table of contents motherfucker had pages, bro.
Look, my thing about it
Yeah,
is,
I don't understand
obviously,
that.
and just a little bit of background, Black asked me and Anwar to be on Champion a while ago, but I think the reason why he asked was just one, seeing us out at events, and then two, us arguing about events. I was always arguing with people all the time, like about who won this battle, who won that battle, why they won this battle. So breaking down the facts and stuff, it's like,
right.
Unfortunately, certain people don't see it, but at the same time, y'all have to understand why there are people out there who have faith in me, because they've been around, they hear certain things, they see certain things, they understand my input and where I'm coming from with things. So I mean, I'll be seeing stuff, I'll be laughing at stuff now, because now I'm at a point where I get all kinds of slander all day. People wake up like, fuck Rita. So it's like, whatever.
I got a question. I got a question for you, Rita.
I'm sorry.
What was your mindset like doing this, getting ready to be a judge for when you accepted that? Like, did you realize like, all right, I'm going to be taking backlash here and there, or did you care about that?
Yeah, I knew. Originally, I said no, but then I said, you know what? Well, let me think about it, because my thing was, I'm already taking criticism in general, just in general.
Right.
So what's going to happen is going to get magnified. But how do I control that? I can only control my actions. I can't control nobody else. So yeah, people may slander. How I respond to that needs to be the right way, which is most of the time is I see it and I just laugh at it like, oh, that's funny. Sometimes I'll say something, when things may get a little disrespectful or too personal, but it's like, for the most part, I see it and it's like, damn, that was funny. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I understand.
The Lauryn Hill shit. I still laugh at that shit right now.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. No.
That's funny.
Hey, Rita, they said re-explain that.
Yeah,
they said re-explain that, Lauren.
I wish I could look you in the eye while you was explaining this too. I need to hear this.
So my thing was, and to be clear, everybody saying miseducation, we all know that that's that's probably the top 5 albums ever to come out. But I was speaking on a young Lauryn Hill when Lauryn Hill was on Score, things like that. Like her poetic ability and the way she was putting her rhymes together was much different from all her counterparts and much different from what we were hearing from a lot of other females that were in the game at that time. Also, she comes from Jersey. She comes from the streets of rapping and battle rapping and shit like that. So, I get people saying the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. She sang mostly on that album. So that's a whole different vibe right there. So when y'all dig into the older Lauryn Hill, that's a whole different bag. If y'all want to talk about young Lauryn Hill, the Lauryn Hill that I was talking about, who probably was in the streets battle rapping, who was rapping her ass off next to how many dudes? Like, I mean, and the way she put her shit together and how poetic it was undeniable that she was a talent the first time you heard her.
Okay,
bitch.
Stand on your shit.
You better talk your shit.
Nah, you had some time to prepare for that answer.
Stand on your shit.
You had some time to prepare for that. You was ready for that.
I'm never gonna have my opinion swayed due to the masses unless I am dead wrong. Like, you get what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm never gonna have anybody sway how I felt about something or how I interpreted something that was given to me.
Right. Okay.
Unless I was wrong.
All right, I'm with it. All right, Rita. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, that sound like a pre-written round, but I'm gonna let it slide.
But don't make me get in my bag.
Yeah. Oh man. So how so I mean the overarching thing for me is that battle rap in general needs more women to grow, right? That I mean, obviously we want more people, but I think battle rap wants more women to be into it. So what do you think guys can do, like fans of the culture, whether it's the fans, the leagues, or whomever? Like, what would you guys suggest? There would be some things to get more women into this the sport.
Well, like
We could start.
how
with
I started
whomever.
watching.
Yeah, it's like, go ahead.
How I
Coco.
started watching, like being totally
That
transparent.
was a good question.
I'm not even
My
on.
fault. My fault.
Coco.
Am I on?
Yeah,
you
Coco,
are.
you good?
Yes, you are,
Oh
man.
my, hold on. I hear
Sorry.
me.
No, we got
So
you.
how I started watching, actually, like my ex boyfriend was watching it, and I was like, "Yo, why is this nigga always in his phone? Like, I'm really about to knock him the fuck out." And he was watching battles all the time, and he was always laughing. He was watching dot battles, cracking up. So I'm like, "Yo, what the hell?" So that's how I got into it. So I don't really know how to tell somebody how to get into it because I don't know. It's not something you say like, "Oh yeah, do you watch battle rap?" Niggas looking at you like, "What?" So I don't know.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Juju, what do you think?
You know, it's crazy because down here it's so many leagues in Florida that we kind of stick, to down here. But because I go to so many events, URL and we go hard, shout out to you, we go hard, and we go hard and all that stuff. It's like when I take pictures and videos, it made people want to come. I brought a lot of females into it just because they see me having fun. And I'm around niggas that's not weirdos and shit. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, so they wanna come and they wanna have fun and shit like that. They wanna see what it's about. Literally every event I get a message, an inbox, a DM, yo, I see you be having fun, I wanna come. And I'm like, yeah, pop out. Especially that Queen of the Ring event that happened this year. I had a lot of people come out from Miami. A lot of females and they enjoyed it. So I mean, they see you liking it, they want to pop out.
Yeah, it's all about the setting too. Like you gotta be a comfortable setting. If it's all niggas there, like you're not gonna want to go. But like if you see females, if you see other females enjoying it and like comfortable in an event, like if I see Juju at an event, like she said, I'm gonna want to go to the next event. Like, and that's exactly how like it is in Philly. Like that's how I went to my first small event here. But that's how it has to be. Like you see more females going, you gotta want the females to come out. Like you gotta make it more comfortable for us to come out to want to go to events. You can't say you want us to come and it be 300 dudes out there. Like you gotta be welcoming for us to come out there. I mean, it's true though.
The thing. Well, I feel like once they get invested, they're invested. So, like for instance, I've been watching battle rap for as long as I probably was in like the 7th, 8th grade trying to buy DVDs off the ad. So it was like I've been watching it for a very long time. The thing was I invested enough by the time I was old enough to get in the building to say, oh, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to pay this money for a ticket, X, Y, and Z. Like, you get what I'm saying? I got to a point where I got invested. Once you get your first kick, I call it it's like dope. You get your first kick and you have a ball at your first event, you just got to go back. You have to go to another event, and then you get even more into it. For somebody who's not necessarily into rap or battle rap, it's a lot harder. But if you have a girlfriend or, friends that are interested in rap or battle rap, period, and then you take them to an event and they have a fucking ball, they'll probably be super invested and be willing to do have the travel and pay for flights and pay for tickets because it's a ball. You have fun. It's much more. It's an experience. It's much more than just watching these guys rap. It's still an experience in a 2,000 people crowd. So
that energy is retarded.
You got to get them invested.
Okay. Is there anything about the in the building experience that you think should probably change in order to maybe facilitate having more women there, right? Like what can if it's somebody that owns a league, you know what I mean, and even Juju, I want to hear your experience as well. Like, are there things that can be done to make it more comfortable, I guess, for women?
Down here is a lot of females. So it's not. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because is there a echo?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an echo.
I do hear an echo. Hold on 1 second. All right. Good. Continue.
Hello.
Yep, got you.
Yeah. Nah, cause you got females that come out when they man battle. And then sometimes they not even on the card and the females still come out anyway. So down here, especially in my league, it's a lot of females. It's a lot of females that help in Florida battle rap, period.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't it's not the problem down here. It's more so, up north.
Okay. Okay.
That's where the problem is.
I
All
think
right.
another part to that is just meeting dope ass females. Like I've never been to an event.
Mm-hmm.
The first snack event I went to, Nunu was so gracious. Like she was so just everyday regular. Like just like you would have never thought. Like you would think that they get up there, they do their thing, and then that's it. I had no idea that she was going to come down through the crowd and be speaking to people and like she was chilling. So it's like when you come to those events as a female and you meet other dope ass females, it makes you want to come back. Now you chit chatting with them like, oh, I'm gonna get dressed to wear this and do this at this event. Like we out here and everybody link up and we have a ball. Like I still have my group of friends that I've originally met, and every time I go to an event, I know somebody is going to be there that I'm super cool with. So that makes me feel a lot better as well.
They need a women's only line or something because waiting outside hours. First of all, let me talk about that first.
Let's get to it. Yeah.
And number two, like y'all, I'm literally 5'5",
Right.
and I will have niggas that are 6'10" in front of me. Like, nah, shorty, chill. Like, what? So I think there needs to be like a lane or something.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. Like I'm 5'5" and I can't see anything because these niggas being thirsty. Like, no, that's a problem.
That's from the heart. So who
Better like Q said, better pay VIP.
Facts.
Yeah, listen. I don't know. That's a weird thing about it. All the tall guys want to be right by the stage. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah. No. Okay. All right. That's what's up. Now, how do I get to this? How do I get to this subject? Interesting.
Let's get it. Get it.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable at an event? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Discomfort,
Lord.
weirdness, things of that nature. If you're willing to share such things, I guess I'll start with JUJU. If
Always starting with JUJU.
I am. No, I'm gonna start with you. I am. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I never have. The same people that I started, like I got cool with from the very beginning. I'm talking about like Steams and T-Top and people like that. Big T. I've never never had those type of problems. I be around bees, shout out to bees. Never had any type of problems like that. So only problems I have is where's my Henny. So I don't have them kind of problems. Nah, you gotta stand your ground though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's gonna be a couple niggas, outside, like fans or somebody gonna ask you. You know what I'm saying? Who you with? Why you here? Shit like that. They gonna try you, but you gotta cuss them niggas out now. You can't. This ain't a pussy sport. You cannot be pussy in this sport. You gonna have to grow some balls. I'm telling you, especially when you miles away. You done got on a flight.
Right.
You're not in your state. You're not in your city. You're not around people you grew up with. You gonna have to. You better say something.
Right. Yeah.
So that's really it.
Yeah. Okay. Lo, you got any comments here on the in attendance?
Battles don't come here, so I ain't never been to none because I don't have nobody to travel with, and that's my whole thing. I don't never want to travel by myself, and you know what I'm saying. Like I want someone to come with me, but I don't have nobody to come.
Okay.
So
okay. All right. Coco, any experiences with such things or?
I've only been to one event, and I mean, it was nothing serious. Just made a comment about my boobs, but not really. Like, I mean, seriously. I mean, my titties was out. That's it. But nothing crazy.
So you acknowledge that. Crazy. So like a lawyer, you acknowledge that the titties were out though. So,
they were out.
Okay. All right,
titties was out, definitely.
They was out.
I mean, I had
it.
yeah. Sure.
Okay.
But nothing crazy, nothing like that would make me like,
Yeah.
the fuck going on.
Right. Okay. Rita?
Man, I'm from Philly, man. I talk my shit, yo. I don't listen. Foul shit don't even get past my foot. It don't even get past the brick wall before I start talking shit. Nope, back up. Excuse me. Fuck out my way. Right. I don't have, like people. It never happened. But then again, on the other note, I've always been at events with my boyfriend. So no matter what, I can always say N-words right over there. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it's I've always been there with him. So, but at the same time, you know, it should just don't get that close. I got a real mean demeanor. Don't speak to me. I don't know you. Like, why are you, like, you know.
I feel like women have to train themselves to be that way.
Yeah, but it's still kind of weird. I'm like that every day. Like, I gotta be out in public every day. I don't want people walking up saying hi. Like, that's just not Philly. We don't walk up and just say hi to people. Like, that's not our thing. So it's like, I don't know you. You don't know me. Why? It's still kind of weird having people walk up now and be like, oh my God, Rita, what's up? And it's like, I don't even know you. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. I say hi now because, you know, I know why they're saying hi to me. But, you know, prior to being on Champion or any of that, it's like, why are you even talking to me right now? What's going on? I know nobody. Why are you talking to me?
Damn.
We're not friends.
Damn, I feel like a nigga gonna hear that and feel like you almost coming at him through the shit. Like, damn, yo, she talking about me like, yo, she talking about me?
Look, that's
like,
every day. If I go to my corner store right now and somebody says, you know, hi, how you doing? I'll look at them, but I'm like, what's going on here? Something's not right.
We don't speak a lot in Detroit anyway.
Listen, I'm from Florida. We're friendly, okay?
We are not friendly.
No, we ain't.
Yeah,
not fucking friendly.
No, people are like, hi, and I'm like, oh, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm at IHOP. Why are you saying hi right now? What's going on?
Hi.
I'm
People
from Philly
say,
too,
hi,
so
hello, good afternoon, all kind. I'll be like, we just walking past each other. You ain't even have to speak. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I mean, I just always got a stink face, so.
Okay. All right.
It's trained.
This is interesting. Now I got to address groupies now, and this is where
that should be so annoying.
And this, I gotta do it. Now groupies. Now let's address groupies. Now we gotta I want to address groupies on a micro and macro level. Groupies in battle rap and overall in hip hop, because I have been around enough shit to see what groupies will do. Groupies are diehard. They have unlimited stamina.
You see how he eased it in there?
They do a lot of things. Now, I want to get your perspective on groupies in this culture and things of that nature, how that might affect perceptions of women and so on and so forth. And do women just get? I mean, when you see a groupie, what's going through? I know what I'm thinking when I see a groupie.
What's up, E?
So
they make things fun. Okay. That's all I think. They're going to make the situation more fun. That's it.
Groupies,
but honestly, a lot of times, like, of course, like, women could be labeled as groupies, but these battlers be jumping in these females' DMs, and y'all don't see that part.
Wait, can battlers be groupies too? Nah, fuck that. Battlers gotta be groupies too.
What you say,
Juju? Yeah, nah, battlers gotta be groupies too.
They groupies
too. You can't just say
groupies too.
Nah.
No.
Groupies, okay? They be 6 foot and want to stand in front of 5'5".
They be super thirsty.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you this: don't be acting like y'all holier than thou, because DMs and screenshots is real, okay? So don't be talking about females groupies when it's the battle rappers too now.
Listen, I was at an event, right, and like nobody's ever tried me at an event, like, or whatever, but I've been to an event where I'm the type of person, like, if you're not gonna speak to me first, and I know you see me, and I know you staring at me, I'm not speaking to you first. This nigga, I will not say his name, right?
This nigga
gets on Twitter.
Okay, sure.
Oh, you ain't see me? So I didn't respond. Then I get a WYA text. First off, you know I'm not coming to see you, and you know it's not like that, and you know I'm not on that type of time with you. And the next event he see me, he blocked me. I said, what kind of mess?
Oh yeah, I've been blocked
Come
by
on
battle
now.
rap
So
shit.
so
That bitter shit is whack.
I got you coming to the event when I'm in Philly.
okay. They
Niggas funny though.
but this is interesting. But because I was talking about groupies at first though. But you said the
but
guys.
we talking about
You said
groupies
the
as a
guys,
whole though.
but the guys be on it
Niggas
too.
be
Remember
way
what we
more
said,
worse
these
than
niggas
But the
groupies,
ladies,
though.
I see. I'll be at the
These
let
niggas be way
out.
more
I'll be
worse
at the
than
let
groupies,
out.
bro.
I've been at the let out, and I see what happens at the let out. I do.
Facts. I'm outside. I'm
I
at
just
all
said-
events.
So, but okay. But y'all saying that the dudes be on it too. But that's not something that gets spoken about. It doesn't come out.
It's
Yeah,
not
no.
because
It's a double standard.
Okay.
it's
You know,
definitely
they
females
always
out here,
say
like,
females can't do what men do, and
That shit
men be
whack.
doing it.
And if a female decide to put a dude out there, the dude can simply say you're a whore, and then that's it.
Yep.
Right, like he
Yeah.
get credit for fuck, but she's the hoe.
Yep.
Like it's so weird. Like what? We're grown. We both agree to fuck. Now,
exactly.
like now you get to talk. Now you get to like laugh. Like I don't know. Men treat sex so like immaturely sometimes. It's so whack what they like find funny and like joke at. Like,
It's
and then you
just
wonder why
because-
girls would be like hesitant on even trying to come back to you because y'all motherfuckers run your mouth.
Exactly. And it just sucks because sometimes I just wish I didn't like get involved. Like I just wish some days I just wish I could just go back to being a fan and not knowing these
Bruh.
niggas.
My man, Tony, what I just said to you earlier, bro.
I wish
What
I
did
could
I
go back.
just say?
Yeah.
What did I just say?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like what the hell?
Okay.
You okay, Tone? Like you never like seen a girl that you liked and she was so attractive, and then you get to know her, you like, damn, this bitch is dumb as hell.
Hell
Like,
That's
yeah.
battle rap.
But you know,
Like-
but that doesn't
See?
wouldn't prevent certain activities from for being honest.
Oh, y'all in the comments feeling attacked, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they angry. That boy,
They is mad.
Yeah, they've been. It's a little bit of triggeration going on. Little triggeration.
Jesus
Little-
Christ.
A lot of angry people out here
They're
today.
like,
you know?
what they talking about, man? It ain't no way.
exactly.
Nigga eating Cheetos, rolling up.
Nigga, what the fuck? What the bitch talking about?
But in
man?
the
These
same
bitches-
token, like
who
not
gave
for
him
nothing,
a voice,
but
man? Go ahead.
the battle rappers are, celebrities in their own right. So of course, like groupies and women are gonna come with the territory, and a lot of times,
Right.
they just need to not control themselves, but like be cognizant of who they are and just their capabilities, because then they get in situations where they can't get out of because you hung out around this person, and now you're in certain situations that you just can't prevent. Like just like the Math situation, not speaking on them because I
there
don't
we
know
go.
their situation.
There we
Ooh.
go.
But
Go ahead, jump
You feel
into
me?
it,
Like
B.
people start off as fans, and like you just gotta be careful, like who you are. And
That has to be
But
on
look
both
at the
sides though,
time.
because the guy too, like not even women, men
no, exactly.
need to protect themselves. Men need to protect themselves in situations too. Like
Talk about it.
Like that's to me how you know a man is in a certain level of maturity, because
Exactly.
if you fucking every bitch that throw herself at you, putting yourself, you just thirsty. Like you eventually can be one of the people that get caught up in a situation you shouldn't be in. Just like women, women are taught certain things. I feel like boys growing up should be taught certain things. They should be taught how to conduct themselves in certain situations and how to read the room in general.
Exactly.
That's
And
Now, see the problem though,
and then they get
right?
grown up. Now you got grown ass men who have never
You got,
been trained.
but you got some men who never been. That never been part of the cool kids. They ain't never been.
Talk about it.
They ain't never been at the table, right?
Yes.
So now you get popular, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you done hit the Born Legacy, you done hit the main stage. It's bitches,
go.
it's a whole bunch of publicity. There you go. You got a whole bunch of fans. You got a whole bunch of celebrities on your dick, right?
Yeah.
That comes with bitches now. It's bitches
Well,
that never even looked in
what
your
about the ugly
Fat
direction.
duckling
bitches,
bitch?
ugly
Wait,
bitches, thick
What
bitches,
about the
just
ugly duckling
bitch.
bitch who all of a sudden sprouted when she was in college? Now she going to events and she getting mad attention by battle rappers. It's the same thing. She
Yeah,
was
no,
the
like it.
ugly duckling all her
Yeah.
life. Nobody fuck with her. Now she go to an event. She popping. Everybody like her. Everybody on her dick. She like, oh damn,
Now
I
she
like
be on
Right.
this
the fucking
attention.
timeline being irritated. Like, sit your stupid ass down. Ugh.
Everybody knows
Dog,
that girl though. You're like, damn, yo,
it
she must
goes
have just got
both
smoked.
ways.
Yes,
You
you
She
can't
be
just
doing
say
looking
way
like
like,
too
it
ugh.
goes
much.
one way.
Yeah.
Either sex, it goes both ways. Everybody wasn't part of the cool kids club when they was growing up. It just is
Yes,
Yeah, you
impossible.
could tell.
you can
You could
tell, and that is
tell.
that part
You
right
could
there is
tell.
so unattractive on men and women. Like to tell you have never had friends. I could tell because you was just doing
Exactly.
too much.
Facts.
Well, can
Like
they? I mean, because this was what came up before, and now when you talk about how appearance, aesthetic, and how women come off or whatever, can you really blame a guy? It's a bunch of guys out here. You know what I mean? You come through, you looking a certain way, you coming off a certain Can you blame guys for coming up to you, trying to get on and shit like that? Like, because I feel like some women have a reflexive, like, I'm not trying to talk to nobody. Like, damn, like, so why you here? Like, it's people here. Bitch, you
it
showed up looking
depends
good.
on the
Like, that's
energy.
why dudes snap. Honestly, that's why dudes be
But
mad.
that's the thing.
like,
It's
you
like I
came
didn't
your
come
booty
here.
out. Like, what
hear
you
the
doing?
bars.
I didn't
I
come
claim
here.
to hear the bars.
I
Not
came
for
here
none of
fine
that.
for me. I didn't come here fine to be approached. I can't. So that means I gotta come in a fucking Nike sweatsuit, Timberlands. Like I can't be cute.
In the middle of summer.
Come on now. That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. I say that boys need to be taught control from a young age. So men out here fucking self-control. Like fucking relax. I've been groped in clubs and all type of shit. Niggas really don't know how to act. It doesn't matter. I didn't invite you into my space, so back the fuck
It's
up.
always the excuse me trying to get past.
Yeah, nigga, you didn't excuse me
Excuse
up
me.
my dress, bitch. Come on now.
He said
See,
the guy in
like,
the comments said, "What you
that's
want to
why you
watch
gotta
battles in a cat
stand in
suit?"
the back, away from like if you gotta be.
Hold on, he said what?
Hold on. What happened? What happened?
He
With
said,
that?
Who
"Y'all want to
said it in
watch?"
the comments?
He said, "Y'all want to watch battles in a cat suit?"
I want to watch a battle
We
and
can't
whatever
get
I feel
cute. Y'all
comfortable
niggas want to
with.
come to the events looking cute too. Y'all niggas want to throw in your freshest.
Wait,
fucking
hold on. I don't think y'all understand. To people who never been to events, this is a cool 6, 7, 8 hours of standing up. Okay?
Facts.
So like let's not even talk about the parlaying outside before and after the event.
Right.
Facts.
Okay? We gonna get to whatever we getting on.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing sneakers, I'm wearing sneakers. That's it.
But yeah,
And
okay, but if you
I think there's a
okay,
lot
go
of
ahead,
ladies
Rita.
who wear sneakers to the events. The ones who
I
wear
probably
heels,
would,
eventually
too.
they find a seat because you're not going to stand up for 12 hours in your heels. You're not. Same thing
I
with
feel
dudes.
like
Dudes
I
come
feel
and they
like
want to sit down too.
Low, what's up? Go ahead, Low.
I feel like when it comes to groupies and like certain shit, that also come with reading the room. Some women you can tell probably don't want to really be approached like that, and you got others that probably do. Like you pick from the fucking ones that want to be approached. Like read the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even if she cute, like sometimes guys get offended if you gotta try to turn a nigga down all nice. Like bitch, I don't want to say no. Like now I gotta worry about you about to bro, I've had niggas call me bitches, tell me I ain't
Oh
shit, all
wow.
type of shit, like off of me not even being rude, just like no, I have a boyfriend, bitch, fuck you, like bitch, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like now we arguing, like for what?
Somebody said if you wearing sneakers to the event, you dirty.
That's
Or uncomfortable.
true at
Those
all.
kind of comments don't need even to be addressed.
Nigga, yeah, I don't know.
Like
Them
wait.
IQs be low.
Now,
Because them be the same people that be like, I like your feet.
all right, but we know that there are people that get engaged in groupie type activities and things of that nature. Now,
That's a fact.
now, do you feel like then if I was so if I was involved with like somebody, if I'm involved with somebody on that level, now is there etiquette amongst the women with this shit? Because I feel there is a lot of talking and things of that nature. Is there a certain code amongst women when it comes to these types of activities where you see other women doing their thing? Like what happens there? Like, because I don't know. I don't know if all women sort of look at these things the same way. So if you guys understand, do you guys understand where I'm trying to go with this?
Like shooting a shot.
Right. Like, what do you think? Like, do you guys judge? Like, are you judging that other woman? Like, yo, look at this bitch. Like, she's
so they're shooting a shot and they're being thirsty.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't judge the bitch off her sexuality.
That ain't my business.
Nah, I'm not judging.
I feel like it's wrong to judge a woman off her sexuality. I feel like it's too much of that.
Okay.
If she want to be a hoe, let her be a hoe. What am I saying?
Like, do whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, do that. Like, that don't have nothing to do with me.
That's not my.
If you want to talk to a nigga or you want to fuck a nigga, that is your prerogative. I can never say a word. I'm drunk.
What you doing? What I do?
Like, listen, that's on you. Like, that's not my business what you do with your cootie cat. It's not.
It's not.
That's you over there and I'm over here. Whatever.
I don't like certain energy. I don't want you to make it seem like our energy the same. But
that's no. And even if you my dog and you doing that, don't put me in the same boat as the person that's doing it. Please don't do that, because I'm gonna cuss your ass out. Please. If she doing that, that's her. Get at her.
But people gonna believe what they want to believe, because I be tweeting about surf and all this other stuff, and it's always like people who be like, "Oh, dang."
Oh yeah, don't let you have a favorite battle.
Oh yeah, I got a favorite battle rapper bag.
Like what?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like these.
So you can't have a favorite battle rapper?
And the niggas be so much more groupies than females do.
So you can't have a favorite battle rapper?
No.
Without being a groupie?
Because as soon as you say he won, it's because you want to eat his dick.
Yeah.
Y'all not doing this right now.
Yo, low, relax, bro. Like
that is the truth. I have had people tell me that. Like everybody knows I like rock. Whatever. Like I don't go hard. When I had like 400 followers, I would debate. I don't do that shit no more, because niggas, man, you say one thing, they be like, oh, that's because you know how she is about rock.
Exactly.
Right.
No.
But let a nigga say the same thing. Just let a nigga say the same thing, and it's like, I get that. We not allowed to have an opinion without us jacking another nigga, and that shit is annoying. That's annoying. Cause I could debate with a nigga all day about a battle rapper, but it's not gonna count. It's not gonna count unless a nigga say it, and that shit is annoying. We can have a million valid points, and it don't count.
This guy got mad at me because Sir followed me on caffeine. I'm like, what am I?
What say what now?
Tone, he literally dragged me on Twitter, called me out my name. I was reading. I'm like, I can't control whether he follows me or not. I'm telling him, yeah, because you always on his caffeine, and okay, so.
That nigga jealous of surf. That's the problem. Like, he just mad at you. All right.
Niggas are the worst.
You can't have other people's issues, be brought onto you. So you got to let them do them.
Yeah. Okay.
Weird.
Now, all right. So shout out to the people that's in here. I just want to give a quick shout out and everything, and I'll make sure that all of y'all Twitters, social media, whatever, if you guys want to, have that there, we'll put that in the description box. Follow the ladies. Everyone here talks about battle rap as well. Join the Discord. 237 in live right now. On top of the people that's in the society. Shout out to y'all. This will be out. We'll make sure that this is up on the iTunes and the Google Play and Spotify. Wherever you listen to podcasts, this is where this is going to live, as well as YouTube. Now, I would be remiss if I did not bring up the current situation that's going on now.
But so educated.
But here's my problem.
Don't use Scrabble words.
No,
I love him.
Here it. But
get on Google right now. I gotta get on Google.
What is remiss?
Right.
Let me go and look it up.
Right,
my man said I'd be remiss.
I would be remiss. I would. If I didn't bring up the current situation, now look.
I love how you jump into topics. Come on, get into it.
Because here's the thing. Now, and this is optional. I'm not forcing any of you to say anything. I don't have a specific agenda with this. But since we have ladies on the platform, this current situation with Math and Kiki, you don't have to speak on it if you do not want to. but I will allow some time for each of you to be able to give your perspective on it. Just for the guys in this community, I think it's important for women to say what they want to say or not say it. I won't judge you either way. All right, so I want to just do that. I wanted to put that, and I know that's overly, it's probably a little bit too buttoned up, but I have to introduce it like that because I want to be fair. Now, I'll start with COCO. If you want to say something about it, you can.
Smoothies.
But if you don't have to. Go, COCO, go ahead. What's up, man?
So this is I want to stay in the fence because I don't know who's telling the truth. But I do want to say that I don't like how disrespectful people are. Whether she's a victim or telling a lie, people are so disrespectful when it comes to victim shaming and like jumping to conclusions. It kind of like really bothers me, and it really like fucks my head up with that people don't know what's going on, and they're so quick to be like, "Oh, that bitch lying, that bitch ugly. He ain't fuck her. He could have fucked anybody, or she already fucked so and so." It's like we don't know what actually is going on. Like you cannot jump to conclusions because she waited a year. Like we forget that she disappeared for so long, and she had other issues going on that we don't know what's really going on. So before we all jump to conclusions, people are jumping down her throat, and it's like y'all don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, and y'all just so quick to like shame her, and it's like, bro, y'all don't know this man from a can of paint. So it's like y'all just know him as Math Hoffa. Like, so who are y'all to say like y'all know what really went down? Because I don't know what really went down. So like that shit corny to me. Like to victim shame and to like talk about her looks. Like it's just so like fucked up to me. Like that's my biggest issue. Like if you're gonna play the fence to see what's really going on, play the fence, but don't disrespect her or other victims and like her as a whole or group victims as a whole because all bitches lie or bitches lie. Like y'all don't know. Like, and that's what bothers me.
Okay.
Anything else I'm not gonna comment on because there is a lot of shit out there and a little bit out there. So like I'm not gonna comment on all of that, but that's what really getting on my skin.
Okay. Lo, what's up? Would you like to chime in on this or?
Yeah, I made a comment on Twitter to Swave Sever.
Shout to Sway, Tommy. Yeah.
This similar to COCO. It's like he was like, I need proof, blah blah blah, and I'm like, before Math had even made his little response live and everything. And my whole thing is, as you don't have to condemn Math or not support Math, and like you don't have to attack her to support him. If you don't want to believe, you don't have to believe. Right now, for everything that we have is hearsay. He said the exact opposite of what she said. So right now, that's all we had. And I feel like for people to, it's like sometimes with men, I'd be like, do you know any women personally? Because would you jump down your mom's throat like that? Give me the proof. Give me the fucking proof, because I don't believe that shit. Like, and it's like, why do you feel she don't have to prove anything to you? I've never been raped before, so I don't know how I would handle that. But I don't feel like it's no man's job to tell me how to handle it. If you want to support Math Hoffa, you can do that.
Can you? He does without looking crazy. Do you look as a woman? Do you look at a man sideways who's like,
it's not enough out there right now.
Okay,
we don't know.
I wouldn't.
We don't know enough. We don't know enough right now to be able. Right now, he said the exact opposite of what if she was to put something out that showed something, and I don't require that of her because I don't feel like that's my business. I feel like if you listen to Math Hoffa show and you want to keep listening to it, I don't look at you funny for that because there's not much out there to go off but her word versus his word. I'm inclined to believe a victim, that a person that says that they've been sexually abused, because most people are not lying about something like that, but it does happen. But until then, I'm not going to condemn Math. I don't know him from a fucking can of paint. But I don't feel like I'm going to be, like, why are these people attacking her? And why are people even attacking him? Like, mind your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all attacking her. And it just, the stuff they was saying, dog, Calico, I love Calico. Y'all know it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was on the timeline like she not cute enough to be raped. As if rape has anything to do with you being attracted to someone. that's a whole mental, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? And for you to even say that, it's like you got a daughter. God forbid something happened to someone you love like that. I don't think you would view it that way. And I feel like sometimes men are typically very insensitive to topics like that. You don't have to hate math.
Yeah.
You don't have to hate her to support math. That's just my thing.
You know, and sometimes these situations can bring out the worst in other people, right? Because now as a community talks, I'm like, nigga, I didn't know you felt that way about women. And there's a couple guys leaving comments. I'm like, nigga, what did you just say? Like, you know, that's stupid, right? So that's why I wanted to get us all together and kind of talk about, you know, just stuff, because I feel like there's a disconnect between how you guys might really feel versus what people might think you guys feel, right? So, Juju, do you want to talk about it, or, you know, you could abstain?
What I can say is always three sides to a story.
Right.
She gave her side, he gave his side, and it's always the truth down the middle. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I know Kiki. You feel me? We done went out to Cali, traffic, done spent nights. You feel me? Hotels and what we finna eat, what we finna wear, and then all of a sudden she went gone. You feel me? I'm talking about not speaking, not talking, not answering the phone, not pulling up. And Kiki love battle rap. You feel me? So, but even saying that, I still don't know what's going on. So I can't say who's right from who's wrong, because I feel like it's holes in both sides. You know what I'm saying? The truth eventually is gonna come out. And people that's, you know what I'm saying, that's condemning either one, like, without getting full proof, you
Like,
gotta get full proof, man. You got to. But everybody ain't gotta be Math ain't gotta be a fuck nigga, and Kiki ain't gotta be a bitch. Like, you ain't gotta go that far.
Right.
Just let
Yeah,
the
like,
truth,
I feel
like,
like
when it
people
hit,
just so
let it hit.
Mm-hmm.
When it hit, let it hit. The truth gonna eventually come out. I'm telling you. But lay around, don't jump. That's the problem with people. They so quick to jump to the first thing to latch on without getting the full information, the full proof. You just take it and run with it, and you tripping over yourself. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta wait for it.
Let me ask you guys this, because this is a subject that comes up amongst men. When women, you know, and not to say that this is what's happening in this situation, because this is outside of that. When women make false accusations, what should be like? Is there enough of a penalty? Because we're in an era now where an accusation can make it. I can lose my job. I can lose my house, my home, my car. I can lose my shit. My whole life will be fucked up off of an accusation, and I'll spend years trying to clear my name. So
I think
what do you guys think about that? Is it
I think they
Jail.
should get the equivalent of that what the man would have got if he would
Yeah,
have
it should be something for that. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think nobody should get away with falsely accusing somebody of rape.
Like, I can't
that
even
shit's
think of what's
fucked up.
worse between accusing. I can't, like, it's to me that it's like, for you to ruin somebody's life like that, especially a black man, like, you know what I'm saying? That to me is
right.
But like, for you, and then to me, like, looking at her, like, if she was lying, like, to me, that's damn near almost worse, because it's like there are real victims who've never gotten justice and never will, and here you are having people emotionally involved because you triggering them. You know what I'm saying? Different shit. I'm not gonna say that she shouldn't be trying to prove or whatever, or show proof. I'm just not want to ask for that. But I feel like, she do. If she don't, she do have to kind of deal with a certain kind of backlash from it, because you made a very bold statement.
Publicly.
You know what I'm saying? And you tagged a lot of people, and you involve people in it. But to her defense, she said she did try to go the police route first, and she said they failed her. So maybe that's why. So I'm trying to, like, logically look at it. I've never been raped, so I don't know how I would handle it. But I would hope to fucking God that she would not do that to that man.
Right. But if you're going public and you're on the internet, like, you got to know that the internet is going to have something to say, whether it's good or bad. And then you're already giving out certain pieces of information, like, oh, I have all of this information, but I'm not dropping it. And it's like, that's okay. You don't have to. But at the same time, it's like, let me know if I'm supporting a rapist, if that's what you claim that he is.
Yeah.
Those are like harsh allegations. So until you go to court and stuff like that, I don't feel like naming your rapist unless you have like, I don't know, like
something.
just because like if I could say, oh, Tone raped me, and it's just like, why am I putting his name out there? I have no proof to back it up.
Right.
And like Lil said, you don't have to back it up, but you saying that alone is bold if you have no proof. Like, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Like my ex, that happened to my ex, and he has like a video to like debunk everything that she said about him, but he's like, I'm not gonna drop it yet. But it's just like, why would you
Proof
have to even drop that?
It's so weird to determine. I feel like that's why it's like the situations like this is so weird to determine what a proof would be. You know, that's an intimate moment between two people, and it's kind of like what would be proof might be pictures of her vagina, or like what she gonna drop her vagina on it. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she said, or she did say specifically audio, and you know what I'm saying. She made some. You know, she said she was choked and all this different type of stuff. And then she went silent. So I get why people looking at her all fucking weird.
She could have lawyered up though. That's the thing people don't realize.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know
people
her
asking for proof. Yeah, people asking for proof and don't realize she could have did
the same kind of.
Yeah, she could have. She could have did all that, and the lawyer was like, "Yo,
don't.
If you want to go to civil court, because we can't go to criminal court anymore, you gotta stop doing this." And people don't realize asking for proof can fuck up her case. And it's
a thing, like, we don't have enough to go off of. That's why people having all these fucking conspiracy debates on these posts. It's like, you don't have enough.
Not only that, but bloggers.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, let's go.
What?
What's up?
Not even talking about this. Just in general. Just in general. When somebody make false claims, right? What should be the punishment for that?
Like, we just talked about that.
It should be something. It gotta be something.
I think it at least has to be equivalent time. Or something comparable, because you want to discourage that. And now,
if you was a female that accused a man of rape, and I'm a man and I'm hiring you, I want to know that.
Because at this point, you a liability as my job.
Yeah, what the fuck to my employees? Hell no.
I can't have you around men. If you go off the deep end,
just
somebody
like
says something you don't like,
sexual predators, they gotta register in a registry.
Yep.
It should definitely be a fuck. There is no fucking excuse for nobody to do no shit like that.
I know somebody that was fucking with somebody. She lied about his age, her age. And
I know one of them.
She got pregnant. And when he came around her family, he found out, and her family didn't know how old he was. And when he came around and was like, "Yo, like, what's going on?" Her family pressed charges.
Yep,
he had to fight that case for years, for years, until he was like, "Yo, I didn't know how old she was." So it happens, like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like he's guilty or not. I'm saying, yo, you got if you're gonna play it in the middle, don't just dog her out, like, because there women lie. Women do lie. Like, it happens.
Yeah,
it happens.
Central Park 5 was just last year. We just watched
exactly.
Yeah.
This just is not like, it's not like we're like, I think men look at women and think that we don't understand that women lie, especially on men that have some type of power or status. We've seen that. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean we go attacking them as soon as they make a claim. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to handle a situation. Like I said, you don't have to not support Math. Right now, it's not enough evidence right now, and I feel like what she did is fucked up. If she not gonna really put nothing out there, but we don't really know why she didn't.
Yeah, I think I do think it's shaky, but it's like, I don't know what was her mindset doing it.
Yeah,
we don't know what happened.
Nobody does.
Yeah, we don't know what happened for her to not come out after that statement. She could have got a lawyer. She could have got a team to take her case on, because she did say the justice system failed her. She can be doing a civil claim. We don't know. We don't know on both their ends. Shit's weird on both their ends.
They both looking shaky. They both look shaky. Shit, I can't. If I had to pick a motherfucker to choose right now, I'm looking at them both like, y'all both shaky. I don't want to be neither one of y'all lawyer.
Yeah, both of them.
I'm picking Jesus.
But
they both weird.
The fact that they're disrespecting her and it's just that's what I don't like.
Yeah,
like,
because what if it's true? Then you didn't went all about your way to do this, not knowing her reasoning, and now you don't know what she, fuck that. That's whack.
And if it's not true, like, and it happens, whatever happens, and Math is in the clear, I hope he sues all of these bloggers defaming his name, because it's not fair to him either when we don't have proof.
I agree.
That shit is
Talk
fair.
about that part.
Not
That's
a
not
lot
fair.
of media is handling that shit so fucking whack.
It's so easy to
really.
Y'all
too
spreading
quick
the
to
message.
jump.
Really?
Y'all spreading it around more than damn near
It's so
everybody
easy.
else.
That's not right.
Especially like Battle Truth. I had him on the show, and he did all them blogs on his channel, and then came on here and flip flopped. Like,
Yo,
my
he's
guy,
funny as hell.
like you like
That nigga's a clown.
picking and choosing. Like, bro, like, what are you doing?
I would never subscribe to his bullshit. He's a
Low.
dumbass.
Right.
He did a whole fucking series on Anne Warren REDA like a dumbass.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Say
like,
what now?
Yeah.
You ain't seen
He a
that?
goofy.
Truth is,
He's
he's in the chat here. He's
yeah.
So
It's me, Big Low. You a goofy.
Look, about not downing black men. Okay, we gonna be positive.
Black men,
but he don't be positive on certain shit. That's my thing. He one of them negative type of people. Certain shit don't need to be talked about. You gotta follow.
That's a fact,
you don't
though.
need to even spread it around.
Yeah,
It don't need to be spread. Just shut the fuck up.
You can be respectful to both ends.
That's not fair.
I'm not gonna comment
we having
on
a
it.
very respectful conversation about the situation, and they just certain people not.
The other ones that I already did.
Right.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
Okay. This is interesting. Now I like this conversation because I think maybe some of the answers that we got here are not in line with what some people may think that women think. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And it maybe it falls more in line with the fact that like you guys are more tuned into the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yo, these.
Hey, who is this king?
Hilarious.
Real quick, who is this king? Who is this king nigga? Because he been on my dick this whole.
Oh, he been on your dick the whole time?
Yes,
King is listening up. We can get King up here if you want.
Who are you? Like, what is you so upset about? Damn.
Right.
Mind your business. He all in the chat on my nuts. Low thrive off negativity. What have I been negative about, nigga? The fuck? Okay. I hate that shit. That's the thing. When women give their opinion, you got niggas like that. Shut up. I haven't said nothing negative about nobody.
I think none of us said anything negative about the case. We've been like,
no. I just if it's whoever's lying is gonna be bad. Like the whole Smoothie King thing was hella funny to me. Like that was. Like
that was the shakiest thing though.
Just Smoothie thing.
That was weird as fuck. Like, what are you
funny as hell to me?
Smoothie.
And her picture was shaky too.
That was shaky.
We don't put that out there. I'ma say it because we gonna call a spade for a spade. Okay. That picture was weird and the smoothie was weird. Let's be real.
Smoothie was weird. And then I didn't know if she got the cab. I'm like, how did she get to the cab? Was the cab after the smoothie? Like, where?
Like, he killed smoothies for dates for a while.
Smoothie. He said smoothie.
Now. You know what?
You were about to lose your job.
Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Like,
that's smoothie shit.
It's shaky on both. The smoothie shit was I was like, I was trying to piece it together. It just it wasn't cohesive for me.
Yeah.
And then he was like, that shit disappeared. I was like, okay. This is where she was gone. Okay.
All right. So no, I appreciate y'all coming up here now. I'm probably close this out soon, but I don't want to end on that. I actually want to end on another just a slightly different topic.
Yes.
Oh God.
Greatest women rappers of all time. I want to get a quick rundown from the ladies. We'll talk about mainstream hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about things like that. I want to get at least your top 3. If you give us a top 5, that would be great. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, we're gonna end off on that, man. Yeah, I know you didn't have any time to prepare, so it's right off of the
oh my God.
So
the top 5 what? You said female battle rappers?
Yeah,
rappers.
I was gonna say rappers in general, women.
Hell no, I'm giving your ass battle rappers.
Battle rappers, we'll do that.
Shout out to
You gonna take what I
battle
give
rappers.
you, sir. You
All
gonna
right.
take what I give you,
Tanya
sir.
You go to
Mirage.
yo. First of all, Juju, I don't like this Miami rollout. Like, you're not about to just say anything to me up here. You take what I
Oh,
give you,
Period.
sir. Like, this. All right, yo.
Period.
So yeah. So top 5. Juju, go ahead. Start with it. Start for us. Top 5
Top 5.
women battle
What
rappers of all
I knew.
time. What's up?
Let me see. Hey, in no order, cause I already feel like it's.
Bonus
I
order.
love
In order, but I'm just saying.
E Hart.
E Heart's pen is crazy.
Tori Doe. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck who don't like Tori
I
Doe. That's
love
period.
Tori. That's my bitch.
E Hart,
That
Tori
remote
Doe.
bar.
Shayna. Love Shayna Ashley. 40. Without the stumble. 40.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, cause let me keep it a bean. 40 went on tour about, I want to say, like 2 years ago. 2 years. She went on like a just been different leagues and shit, killing motherfuckers. 40. All right. Damn, who else I said? I like
You got one more.
I like Farrah.
Farrah?
I like Farrah.
Okay.
over Jack. All right, never mind.
Oh no! I ain't listen. He only giving me.
Never mind.
Listen,
My
he only
You got
giving
E
me.
Hart, Tori, Shayna, 40, and Farrah. That's what you said.
That's 4.
That's 5.
5.
Oh well, then there you go.
All right. E Hart, Tori, Shayna, 40, and
And
Farrah.
I didn't say over Jazz now. I did not say over Jazz. Don't do this to me now.
Well, I mean, that's just fine. That's what you gave me. You know what I mean? So,
Ooh,
anyway.
Jesus, where's my water?
Low.
Get that water.
Low, what's up?
They was already killing her for Farrah, so I'm gonna just get my Farrah out the way.
Yeah.
40, Farrah, 40, Hustle, Official, and Tori.
Hustle, okay. Jesus.
Official.
It's hard because like you want to pick some of them. Damn, like honorable. Like I got honorable mention. Like
he ain't say no honorables, man. See them things.
Listen,
got
Juju, misgive you what I take. What I give you, like, go ahead. What you say? You say E Hart is honorable mention for you?
I like, yeah. I want to say Jazz, but she just she don't be out there enough. So I'm gonna say E Hart as my honorable. Okay. But Jazz is the GOAT. Like we not gonna act like she don't got to be mentioned on top 5.
All right,
she's solidified.
Relax. Okay.
Let's be nice to Jazz.
Coco, what's up? Top 5, ladies.
Don't kill me.
We gonna kill you.
Y'all gonna kill me.
Go ahead.
So I got QB.
Ooh, oh damn!
Farrah.
I fucking forgot QB.
Finally,
my
God, come on.
If QB didn't get mentioned,
so sick.
We got 6
That's
ladies.
If
QB doesn't get mentioned,
no, because you just sprung it and shit.
That's what it's about. That's what we do up here. It's on the spot. All
right, go ahead. QB, Farrah, Official. E Hart, and I'm gonna have to put Coffee. Even though I kill her in this chat.
Coffee Brown. Okay. All right.
Over Official.
Coffee top 5 all time.
Over Official.
For me.
For
all right.
I put Official on mine.
She got QB.
Oh, she said Official.
Farrah,
I put QB.
Official, E Hart, Coffee.
Yeah. QB is the GOAT. Look, key.
Yeah,
QB was my first one.
Damn, I forgot I'm sick.
Oh man, I feel like now watch this shit gonna bite us in the ass, bro. This nigga ain't shit. I'm telling you,
Vegan, what's up? Vegan.
Hold on. Let Rita go first. Let me ponder.
Ponder. She says. Rita. What's up, Rita? Is Rita? Do we still got Rita? I think Rita might be muted. Miss Rita. All right, so Rita's ordering a cheesesteak, so we gotta.
Hey! No Philly slander.
Hey, listen. I mean, whatever. Now, Vegan, what's up? But give us your top 5.
All right, so I definitely got E Hart on top 5. Official, Hustle, definitely QB. I'ma say Jazz, but I gotta say 40 is my honorable mention.
Okay.
Boston, feel me? Right. That's my Boston pick. First draft pick.
All right.
Well, 5th draft pick. Yeah, don't sleep on 40. Just because y'all see, that's the thing is y'all judge somebody by one bad battle.
Right.
Depending on who you ask, people will tell you that Loso is trash.
40
So-
has
40
but
40 is fire.
She has such a following though.
fire.
I would have expected more women to come out of Boston. Like with 40's, given how good she's been, I would have thought
Yeah.
more women would have gravitated toward that out of the city. I don't know how it is. You know what I mean?
I'm so sick her her choke stand out so much because I really feel like
Yeah.
40 really
yeah,
got
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Like, depending
That
on
shit
who you
suck.
ask, people go off like one battle. I mean, granted, it's
But
been more
she
than
got-
one
she got a
battle.
few.
Right. That's why I say granted, it's been more than one, but all time, I gotta
Shit,
put that
you
respect
gotta
on her
put
name.
for her pen is crazy. Like if you gonna respect battle rappers, how you
Yeah,
can't
so
respect her
40
pen?
versus
Yeah.
E-Hard, Lord.
All time,
The
E-Hard don't
image
get the
of
looks she deserves.
the
She can
image
scheme with you.
of 40 with that crown on her head, just losing against Jazz, like I can't get it out my head, bro. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I'm
you
sorry,
do not know. You
Vegan.
do
I'm
not
sorry.
understand, dog. I think that's probably one of the times I've been hurt in battle rap the
Hurt.
most. I'm talking about a hurt that I probably have never yelled. I ain't never watched that battle ever again.
There's
I
some
was so sick.
there's some old audio of me back in the Angry Fan Radio days going ham on Jazz, like you about to die. You about to
I
die.
thought she was about to get
I
her
was
ass
going
Nah.
fucking ham, and she get
Dog,
up
she
there
was
and choke.
wilding on 40. Dog, I
Yo,
was like,
what
oh my
the fuck?
God.
She looked crazy wearing these
She
glasses
looked
with
so
that
bad.
crown on her head.
I might cry. That shit was so bad, dog.
Fuck.
You couldn't have told me 40 wasn't about to smoke her ass. I was so she about
Yeah.
to smoke her. No, she got her ass smoked.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
God damn.
Dark.
Yeah, man.
That's
Anyway.
That
dark moments
Popeye
of her
shit was
past.
crazy.
But but nah, I wanted to close it out here. I appreciate y'all for spending the time and everything with us up here and giving y'all perspectives, unfiltered, uninfluenced, unprepared, really. You know what I mean? I did ask y'all last minute and y'all did come through for me, so I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So on the closeout, I wanna give y'all opportunity to say y'all last words, follow y'all wherever, things like that. We'll start with Lo first, and then we'll work around.
Just thank you for having me. Maybe I'll come back or something. Maybe you'll have me back on. maybe I'll come back.
Lo, we gonna talk soon, yo.
They don't like me. They don't like me in the chat. A little bit, some of them.
That's how they show love. The hate is
love
love.
you.
The love is hate. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's survival of the fittest in here.
Yeah. But how can people follow you on Twitter? You wanna?
My Twitter is Lola dope _.
Lola dope _
Yeah.
So shout out to you.
Follow me.
Yeah, no, definitely. We definitely gonna do that. We gonna have that in the description box and everything like that. Coco, any words to the people?
Join Discord.
Yeah.
I'm an admin in here.
Right.
My Twitter is poetic _fantasy, and don't join if you don't got tough skin.
Okay, no doubt. Now we gonna discuss that Twitter handle at some point after the show, but we shout out to Coco. She's done a great job here, in the society as well and all that. So definitely come see her once you join here. There is a ladies' room and a ladies only chat in here. Cause there's a lot of testosterone in this motherfucker, so you know what I mean. So sometimes I know y'all need a break from these niggas. So ask the ladies. They'll get in the ladies chat, and I know they slander niggas. I can't even go in there. They just in there just slander niggas. So anyway,
Facts.
Juju, any words to the people?
Oh no, I'm just saying, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter, IG. Don't get beat up. Okay. Follow me on Twitter or IG, Queen Juju. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll pop back in and not be drunk this time, so I could, answer properly. Yeah, that's about it.
Shout out to you, and then Miami. You want to shout the league and plug that too? I want people.
Oh,
to know
DCEBL.
Yeah.
Dade County Elite Battle League.
Sheesh.
I had Danny down here, Jade, Butter from the Block, all them people, child. We just had them, and yeah, y'all follow us. Thank you.
That shit sounds like
Oh,
it's right
Solo
near
said
the
I'm
beach.
lit.
Y'all be having
Appreciate you.
battles right near the beach. Like y'all right there. Like I could leave
Yeah,
and
we
have the beach.
close. We about 20 minutes.
All right,
We had
perfect.
people leave and hit the walk.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm wearing a silk shirt to the joint. But all right, vegan Bay. What's
Fat
up?
boy.
I have a few things I want to say.
Okay.
So, y'all know y'all can follow me, Boston Princess, VEGAB. I also want to just close out and say this. Okay, shout out to Zoo Battle League as well. I love you too, Gio. I also want to say Surf 2-1 against Lux and don't come for me.
Okay,
Big facts.
all
Big
right.
facts.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Big
First
facts.
of all, here's the
Big
problem.
facts.
Here's the problem I got with niggas, right? You
No
just
V
gonna
slander.
you
No
going
V
so,
slander.
but you got it. But you can't hide away now. Y'all all welcomed in here. You're welcome to defend your points in here. And it's
2-1.
equal opportunities, equal rights. We believe in equal rights. All right.
Facts.
And you can equally get slandered in here too for bad takes in here, Vegan
Oh.
Bay. You can. You can die here. We can die
Right
here
in
too.
your mouth.
This is what Susan B. Anthony fought for. Your right to die for a bad take. I'm just saying. This is the shit. I grew up in Rochester, New York. Our house right down the street. All right.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Rochester.
Yeah.
Rochester.
Western New York. That's a fact. Yeah, we can talk about it, Dade County. We can talk about it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I ain't drunk.
Rochester.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like the way she. All right. Yo. So anyway, salute to you, lady. Like y'all, ladies, for coming up here and doing y'all thing, man. I appreciate it. Y'all always welcomed up here as well. Stick around in society and everything like that. All right. We're just gonna close out on that. And all the people that are here right now, subscribe. Make sure you hit us up at The Black Compass. All the information will be in the description box as well. Stay tuned. There will be a full show with the clique and team pulling up and everything like that. And we just gonna get it going. All right, so I'm gonna go find the bud and something to roll up and drink. We up out of here. Black Compass Media. Peace.